a really bad accent and like a really bad blonde wig. It's hilarious. And then his co-star is Rachel McAdams. I don't know if you remember who she is.
Probably not. A lot of those three name ladies are they kind of blend together for me, you know.
But she plays his childhood friend who's in love with him and goes along with whatever he wants to do because she wants to live more, and she believes in like ancient lore of like Icelandic elves, and she wishes on him every day, and he thinks it's silly, and it's really funny. And then by all the worst circumstances, they end up getting into Eurovision.
Oh god. By worst, that means other teams die or something like that. Is that exactly what happens?
Maybe. You want to
No, I don't know. Shut up.
I'll totally watch it with you if you want.
Yeah.
So the server's back up.
I see it. There he is.
And my audio is significantly better. So hopefully that resolved several issues.
I do hope it's so.
May I ask a new question?
What's up?
How do I plant stuff?
So you need to get a hoe.
Well, I have a hoe. I can till the land, but like, where do I get the seed?
Oh, okay. So carrots and potatoes you just plant directly in the ground. And with wheat, you have to, you know, the grass that's just kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
You gotta punch that grass until you get seeds.
The seeds that you tame the chickens with?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Beets also require seeds. Hello, BizFresh. Thank you for the follow. How goes it?
Do you have a water source nearby?
I will get one. I know how to do that.
Yeah, okay. And water has to be within a certain distance of the tilled soil, or it will not grow.
BizFresh said, "Good. Thank you for the follow." BizFresh JD Hellaquin said,
"Hello, Quinn. Hey, how goes it?"
And all your regulars are coming tonight. That's nice.
That is. Ooh. Cold chicken. Cold chicken. Let's see here.
JD Hellaquin said, "Well, yesterday I bought paints and buildings for Warhammer 40k, so yeah, NW toy to play with."
It's okay. It's okay if you do. I just want to know what it was.
I can turn it off.
I said it's okay if you do. I just wanted to know what it was.
But paints and buildings for Warhammer 40,000, so yeah, new toy to play with. That's cool. Warhammer was one I never really got into, but it was always interesting to me. I think it was at the local game shop, there were two things.
JD Hellaquin said, "Already $340 burned into it."
$340. Jeez. Is that How much you put into the game in general? Or just that one figure?
JD Heliquin said, nope, just yesterday's shopping list. JD Heliquin said, mostly paints.
Well, I do not have much experience with that, but Bee knows a thing or two about paints.
Oh, what's up?
Heliquin is making a Warhammer 40,000 miniature, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
they do have... Oh, yeah.
Said he's put in about $340. I was like, in general or just like in the miniature? And he said, well, just
said, I wouldn't put that much money in a game.
Just starting the hobby? Is that what's going on?
I don't know if it's just starting. He said just his shopping yesterday. He said a lot of the costs went into paints.
Miniature paints are really expensive because they need to be very fine. Regular acrylics,
you can check
they dry
my
as a
whole
hard
cart
plastic.
on Discord.
If you get a really thick
Posted
acrylic,
pic.
you're gonna lose a lot of the details in the miniatures. What you could do, a way to get around that is watering down the acrylic really, like, you can invest in liquid acrylic or just even get regular acrylic, and water it down a lot. And if you do a lot of watered down layers where the water just kind of sits on top and then dries on its own, then there's more likely you can avoid things like brush strokes and stuff like that. But that's, you know, that it takes a long time to dry. So if this is like a legit hobby that if you're serious to get into and want to really start, then investing in specialized miniature paints probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hmm.
I mean, the thing is, I'm familiar with customizing. I'm familiar with just, you know, painting on plastic in general. Miniatures themselves, though, that's like a whole different... That's a field that I don't know firsthand experience. But I know that it's very... It's detail-oriented, and it's, you know, it's kind of stressful, because, you know, you gotta paint on this tiny face and stuff like that. But, yeah, that's my... From what I've heard around, that my take.
Hmm. So it wasn't just one miniature. You have what, like whole looks like backgrounds and I'm sorry. I'm commenting on the picture that Heliquin shared.
Oh, okay.
And are those whole settings then, like environments, not just a whole set of paint tools?
It's two buildings and mostly paint.
Okay.
My army is older but still working, so... I have still 2,000 points worth of Necrons, and I will be painting Orc's army.
Wow, that's very ambitious, but that should look awesome when you're done. You know.
Well, my first army were Harlequins, so.
Oh.
That was crazy to paint.
The buildings themselves, those should be pretty I mean, those aren't cheap, right? Because at least whenever I've seen any sort of for lack of a better term, a backdrop setting, even in like, I don't know, Lord of the Rings or D&D miniatures, those have always been just...
It's basically how it is that even though they're called miniatures, the bigger they are, the more expensive they tend to be.
Yep.
What's up? It's your boy.
Hey, RX.
Hey there, RX. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hopefully some of the issues have been smoothed out. At least my audio's a hell of a lot better now, so... hopefully, so is a lot of other stuff.
Hopefully my 2 sandwiches that I made taste good.
Right, dude. Best of luck. Okay. So, I don't know where you were last, but I am gonna try and get some... Oh, fuck. Anybody else having to deal with phantoms?
I'm in underground right now, but do you want to go sleep?
It might not be a bad idea. It's not a huge issue. I mean, like, I'll be okay. It's not bad yet. Yes, hello, dog. Don't bark in my ear, please.
Biz Fresh said, "How long have you been streaming?"
Oh man, I don't know. How long have I been streaming, B? Would you say like what, 2 years?
I say so. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Sorry. Drowned spawned with a trident. God damn it. Tridents hurt, man. I think they're the most. They do the most DPS of any like weapon. Any long range weapon. Okay, sorry. I think 2017 you've been streaming? Does that sound about right?
About right. Yeah, I think so. So
You should know that yourself.
no, yeah, it's funny. Like I think that's what it is, but it doesn't seem like it. You know. So it's like
Time flies.
yeah, it does, and trying to go and get some perspective on it. Like, I'm going, I think that's what it is, but it's either I have to go and I have to like look up numbers, or you know, an outside perspective.
I found my location. Thank you, God.
Did you get all your stuff?
Yeah, I got all my stuff.
Awesome.
God.
There is going to be a new set of equipment waiting for you back at the Welcome Center, along with...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Please.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh
No,
shit!
no.
Phantoms have found me.
Biz Fresh
Underground?
said,
I thought you were underground.
"Oh,
I'm
I
not
started
underground
a
anymore.
week
I was
ago."
heading to my bed because I thought we were gonna go sleep, but then Alex was like, "Oh, never mind," and I'm like, "Ah, okay." And then they decided to come be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Not great now."
If you are going to die, die with dignity.
That's asking too much of me.
Come on.
Fine, I won't cry as loud.
Let's see here. How far are we from sunrise?
We're halfway.
Yeah, alright. So B can get to a bed. RX, are you in a anywhere near the Welcome Center?
Oh wait, I'm getting attacked by a zombie mermaid.
Oh. That's a way to describe it.
I'm going right now.
Yeah. If you give me your coordinates, I can provide backup as well.
Oh
No,
god.
actually.
Oh god. Oh god. There's two of them. Leave me alone. I just want to live in my pretty tree.
Leave Brittany alone.
All right, RX, you head for the welcome center. You go and grab your bed there. I have my little like dirt hovel I can go to. I'll grab a bed there.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in bed. Just waiting.
Oh my god. Alright, hopefully that was enough. God. You can't sleep now. There are monsters nearby. And there's a creeper just looking in the door at me. It's like, really?
Hey, what you doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
Do you want to speak about Jesus?
Yeah. Yeah. So literally go open the door, just poke, shut it again real quick.
Yeah, it's Jehovah's Witnesses all over again.
Ha! Witch done. I got a potion of healing. Yay.
Ow.
Drop that there. Oh, dandelion, huh?
Oh crap! I just noticed.
Huh?
Character could get hungry. What?
Oh, yeah. That's why there's
Only character could get hungry.
that's why there's food in the welcome center. We have baked potatoes, carrots, beets, and I think that's it for now. I need to find my fishing rod, get some fish, roast it up, put it in there. Yeah, you do not regain health unless your character is either what, full or only one health unit down, something like that.
Up to 2.
Up to 2? Okay.
Yep.
This is gonna be tough. Oh my god, this damn. There's 2 of them now. Oh my god. What the? That's my hero.
Do you need some food?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thank you.
What character skin do you have?
No, it's a zombie, I guess. I don't even know. I have a lot of skins. I didn't even know.
It looks like Middle Eastern Mustafa or something like that.
Mustafa. Alright. That should be enough to get you going for a while.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Jesus, I haven't played this game in like forever.
Oh, fuck, drowning.
Then you quickly get yourself a huge to-do list with this game.
I'm sorry, repeat that, please?
So did you quickly end up getting a huge, like, to-do list?
Yes.
This,
I don't know if it'll count for much, but here, you can have a trident, too.
Oh, thank you. It's almost about to break.
It does a fair amount of damage when you... Why is my music suddenly so loud? Holy shit.
What do I need to craft a table?
You take one log, and then you put it into your crafting area, and then that'll give you planks, and you arrange 4 planks in a square, and that'll give you a crafting table.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, do not hesitate to ask questions.
There is nothing as a stupid question. But wait, that was a stupid question. Chicken genocide.
Oh no, no genocide yet. They lay eggs, I break the eggs, and it's like, what, 1 out of every 10, approximately, is another chicken. So just let them raise their own numbers. The Dark Harvest comes later, when we need more chicken meat. Yeah. The Dark Harvest! Just go in there and start bashing them. The ones you hit, they, you know, run around or they die, and then the others just walk around like, oh, that's weird.
What happened to Chuck?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's super sleepy all of a sudden.
Okay, so I need to remember how to make signs. Yeah. Oh, a bunch of blocks and a stick, okay. Me. Planks, whatever.
Oh, I put some coal. First fine.
Coal is good. Coal lets you make torches and work furnaces, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you need coal and you can't find any, you can always make charcoal out of wood, which will work like 99% the same, but it takes a lot more effort and a lot more resources.
Oh, there's a lot of coal here. I'm just breaking and breaking and breaking.
Yeah, when you hit a good vein, then it'll last you for a while.
Awesome.
Maybe move that one over.
Diesel, that should have been Here Be Dragons.
There are no dragons at the Welcome Center.
You ever find your other piece of diamonds you're looking for, Bee?
Yeah, no, I got like a stack of 9, I think, at my place, so...
I'm gonna rob you, is what you're saying.
No.
Oh, damn, my pickaxe, bro. I'm sad.
Well, if you have some cobblestone, then you can just throw together another one as long as you have your crafting table.
I have it. Cobblestone is just the regular... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one that's the most common. Grayish, but not dark gray. The dark gray is andesite, and that will not work for tools.
Okay. Yes, I can make a stone pickaxe. Another one just in case. I'm having fun.
Fun.
Yay for fun!
With friends.
There's a booger here trying to kill me. What the heck is that?
I'm gonna call him Chris from now on.
I think RX just had his first encounter with a slime.
Yeah.
How'd he did?
Can I craft a sword? Oh, no, I wasted on pickaxe. Never mind.
You can craft a sword.
Yeah, but I used all of my material for pickaxe.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, pickaxe to the head is pretty effective.
That is true, yes. Yes.
Average human wouldn't survive even one hit, so... I'd say it's pretty effective.
Yes.
Oh crap, they multiply!
Come on, have some dignity!
And just so you know, Bee, I am using the mug right now.
Oh, yay! Thing I got you. Providing to be useful. I got him a creeper mug a long time ago.
Oh, thematic at least. Oh my god.
Some nice cool mint tea in there.
Ooh.
Tea? Not booze?
No.
I'm so disappointed.
You're allowed to be. No.
I just woke up and I already have a cider. I know it's not much alcohol, but I have cider. Come on, what's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm starting Dry July a little bit early.
Oh, look at you! No booze for an entire month.
I mean, I've done it before.
What happened to you? Did someone hurt you?
His liver.
Well, besides me wanting
forcing you?
besides me wanting to get in shape a bit more, no. In fact, my tolerance has reached a point where I'm beginning to make myself sick before I really get a buzz. So I need to back off and let my body normalize.
You know, the circle which makes the shape of your stomach becomes circle, and that's the shape as well. So you will always be in shape.
Yes, that as true as that is. It doesn't help the secondary issue that I mentioned, and that is, you know, when I drink, I want to be able to feel it, and feel it as you know, an enjoyable sensation, not nausea.
You know what's your problem? You're mixing it way too much. You almost never drink it pure, like pure whiskey or something. You always mix it. That's what makes you feel sick.
Well, I've never had a problem with it before, and there was a while back where just because there really wasn't any motivation behind it, I participated in Dry July, and it undid that. Also, my work ethic is suffering significantly because of it's the whole reason that I'm also you know, reducing the length of my streams now, or I should say frequency. I need to just focus on being more productive right now, and when I stay up late.
What the hell? Oh my god!
Everything
I'm sorry
okay?
about that.
I heard glass.
Bottles on the trees. I don't know why.
Oh, well,
That's
it's-
New York for you.
It's night.
Mazel tov.
I don't know. There's a lot of
So- Somebody from my country.
But yeah, there. Oh, I do have wood. Okay, good. My productivity suffers greatly when I stay up late, and I stay up a lot later when I drink. So that's the other thing too. Is
But at least I have a chance to watch you.
I'm not going to stop streaming entirely. I'm still going to be going till, you know, regularly, you know, 1 or 2 a.m. when I do stream. I just am not going to be staying up till like 3, 4, 5 in the morning here. And yeah, that's basically what it boils down to.
I've told you many times. Sleep is for the weak.
I guess I'm just weak then.
The weekend.
The weekend, yeah, I like that.
Sleep for a week.
Nah, come on.
Oh no! I went down to that mine shaft that I have in my base area, and now I'm so turned around.
Well, if you get turned around, just dig up.
With caution.
I mean, I guess.
Find my way out.
For turn around.
Oh, much gravel in the ceiling.
Follow the dead body road. Follow the dead body road.
I want to watch all that gravel collapse in.
It will be fun.
If anybody wants a huge shaft to explore, I invite you
Jessica.
into mine.
That's what she said.
Nobody wants to know about your huge shaft.
Come on, it's huge.
Now, B. I mean, that's an assumption.
Well,
here with cobwebs that go for a mile.
This'll be my guest, but I'm not into shafts.
I didn't say you.
Oof, fucking me.
You know, there's an abandoned minecart full of goodies.
I'm wondering, Diesel, is this server joinable or?
Yes. You need to. This is Bedrock Edition, and it's currently set to friends only. Oh, there we go. I caused the void collapse. Okay.
What's this? Is that Ryu? Ryu! Naughty girl. Naughty. You're a naughty little baby girl. But you're so cute.
Bedrock, is that the Windows Store version? Is that?
It's the Windows 10 edition.
Yeah, okay, I have that.
Okay, okay. So then, yeah, my,
Just a second, I need to download it first, okay?
Okay, okay.
Because I've got it when Mojang was bought by Microsoft, so I got it per default.
Like a legacy type thing? Because I think B and I both, we had the the original Java edition way back.
Yeah, me too. That's why we got the Windows 10 edition as well, because you got it for free.
Yeah.
When you had the Java Minecraft. Jesus, that sounds so long ago.
No. Ryu, please don't you dare, Ryu. She's very close to the power button on my Pentium. No! You're cute.
Pentium?
Tower. Computer tower.
Okay, I'm just, the Pentium's just like, so long ago.
Yeah, B has an Intel, but she calls it a Pentium.
It's just, that's what they've always called towers or Pentiums. Tissues or tissues, that's kind of the whole thing.
How do you destroy a spawner?
I think you destroy it with a pickaxe.
Don't you dare. I'm watching you, you adorable little mischief. What? I'm giving you attention, baby. Please don't.
I'm wailing on it. It's not doing anything.
No.
That's weird.
Okay, she's going there. Oh, you got. Why do you do this to me, baby? I love you.
So the installation is complete.
Okay. You need to add me as a friend on the Xbox whatever account.
Xbox Live.
Yeah, if that's what it is.
Just a second, I will do it on Xbox.
Okay. And it's just for me, Engineer Diesel, capital E, capital D.
It's not there.
Underscore between?
No. This one was, I don't know if it didn't let me use an underscore or what, but...
Jesus Christ. I'm always so surprised by the new sounds of the console. Well, I bought the Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition console, so it has different sounds.
Oh.
Wish I had come through here with a friend.
Is this spooky?
I'm lost and it's spooky.
No. Oh no.
There's a lot of resources down here. I really need to equip up and come down here. There's diamond and gold and cart. And spawners.
What kind of spawner is it?
Okay, well there's one that's a skeleton spawner. That one seemed kind of normal, just an empty room with the spawner. But then there's one that's hidden behind a huge trail of cobwebs.
And that's a spider spawner. Okay, so you probably hit the skeleton one. What kind of pickaxe were you using on it?
Diesel friend added.
Okay. Can everybody get to a semi-secure location? Because in order to accept this friend request, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna go and fucking lock up on everyone.
Yeah. What?
I'm coming back up.
It seems to be like, for whatever reason, when I bring up my certain parts of either the Windows OS, I guess, yeah, it would be certain parts of the Windows OS. It takes focus away from the Minecraft application, and when it does that, it drops all connections to other parties.
That's weird.
It's dumb. It's dumb, and
it's stupid and make it.
Yes.
I think the reason why they do that is to for you to buy a realm. You know?
Yeah, quite possible.
I'm in the guest area.
Okay. Bee, Jess, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. If we're lucky, maybe my system won't have the dumb and lock up.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Not you. No. For you. I see what you're thinking. And I'm telling you not to do it. No.
Invite sent. Did it drop anybody?
Not yet.
Cool.
Hold on, it invited me on Xbox. I will have to turn off the Xbox. Jesus.
Well, when you boot it up on PC, at the top next to servers, it has like a friends option, and you click that, and it should just have Zungusville displayed there. So you shouldn't even need an invite.
Why don't I see multiplayer?
I mean, try to reset the game. That's what I did, and it showed. Try to close the game and start it again.
Connecting to multiplayer game.
Ryu, no. Ryu, no.
Ryu, yes.
Ryu, no.
Ryu,
no. No, baby, please don't do that. Oh, God. Ugh.
Okay, I'm in a game.
Welcome to the game.
Oh no. I just lost the game.
Goodbye from the game.
Oh, they got octopuses.
So you should see a rather large pair of floating arrows somewhere nearby.
I see them.
Yep.
I'm already at the entrance to the welcome center. Here be dragons. Do not enter. What should I steal?
You're welcome to any equipment there, any food, you know, whatever you need.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find stairs and I cannot find stairs. Escalators.
Escalators.
God. Ladders. I'm dumb.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. See what she did there, and I approve.
Yay, I was approved. At least someone loves me. Okay, so everybody manages his own or her base or something like that?
Basically, the Welcome Center is kind of like a
hub.
Yeah, it's a nice central point. The arrows kind of can act as a guide to help you find your way back. It's a community chest. There's nothing really, I don't know. Yeah, everybody has their own this and that. You need help, you know, just let me know. Hell, let anybody know. Or, you know, we're all pretty much on the same page. I'm slowly working on rehabilitating an actual village. One of the ones that had started off as an abandoned village, or a zombie village, I forget what it's defined as. And then that will effectively be like a full base for, you know, whoever, whatever.
Our community base?
Yeah. And then that's about it for now.
Okay, so I will destroy the forest next to the community center to build my casa.
Okay. As long as you're making use of it, just don't burn it down for the heck of it. Unless you're going to replant it, you know.
Come on, I wanted the game to look like Vietnam. What's wrong with that? Jesus, sometimes I miss the modifications.
Yeah.
Like vein mining.
You want to skip to daylight then?
I'm already in bed.
Okay. Okay.
So we're doing it?
Yep.
Doing it?
Alright.
Okay. You're wrong back to there.
I got monsters in my Okay.
Well, I'm in bed. You deal with your and I'm gonna go get a bit more tea. I'll be back in just a moment.
I'm in bed.
Yeah, it's weird sounds coming from bed.
Newsy and sleepy. Oh.
Yeah, finally I have the respawn point. Come on, open your stupid door. Oh, I just got disconnected.
Uh-oh. That sounds like it might happen to the rest of us.
Oh boy.
Well, maybe it's paying for me, so...
If one of us gets disconnected, it's usually the rest of us.
Oh wait, we have a problem. I don't have a bedding unit for that.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Okay, so duel. Who gets to use the bed?
Oh shit.
Duel.
Hold on. I think I have a spare. Yes, I do. I will be over there in just a moment with extra bed.
I know we can do Hunger Games for it, so don't worry. So, nice weather, huh?
Oh, hello, stranger, walking into our house.
Oh, hi.
Let's see here. Let's bonk there.
Okay. Sleep tight.
Night time. Night time.
Oh my! I'm seeing your character.
Hello.
The carrot is just looking at me.
You new around here?
There we go.
Nighttime. Nighttime.
Oh, that was raining.
If we can sleep through the night and rain, basically.
Okay.
But I love rain. Rain is fun.
Well, I do too, but you're the one who wanted to sleep, so...
Because, you know, I'd like to survive. As weird as it may seem to you, I'd like to survive.
That is understandable.
It was my first day. I want to survive.
What happened to your horse, Alex?
Oh, I have him in, in a little underground pen near my dirt shed.
What the? The leaves are decaying so slowly. What's going on? The leaves from the trees are decaying so slowly.
Oh, I mean that's pretty standard at this point, I think. They usually take a while.
There's some weird lag with the skeleton horse.
Why is my stair landing backwards? This makes no sense.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Do skeleton horses take fall damage?
I have no idea. I would guess so, but...
Well, they're bones.
Bones break when they fall far enough. I should know.
Oh.
Yeah, even bones can get boned.
Oh, I wanted to come up with some sort of skeleton innuendo joke there, but I think I kind of missed the window.
Get boned.
G501 said,
I actually was playing Minecraft
well,
for like 3 days in a row once I had my days off.
actually was playing Minecraft for like 3 days in a row once I had my days off.
That's pretty cool.
I hear sheep.
There are in fact sheep around. They've not bothered penning any up yet.
They exist. They're there.
Yes, they are.
And do they think?
They think?
Yeah, I think, therefore I am.
Sound like this. No. Deer! Deer!
Oh dear.
There we go.
RX, you making your house on top of a big old mushroom?
Yep.
You really are.
Best place ever.
That's hilarious.
I want it to be a surprise.
Why am I using X instead of shovel?
That is a question I can't answer for you.
G501 said, nice arrows lol.
Thanks. When I made them, I did try. I put effort in there. Oh, you cannot, in fact, use a carved pumpkin to make pumpkin pie. All right. Well, now I know.
Who'd have thought? Fuck off, spider! Oh, he just went for a swim. He's fine.
Bless you.
Oh, you scared the crap out of me.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
That was the pixiest sneeze of pixie sneezes ever.
She does that. It's infuriating.
Sorry.
Okay.
Shut up!
It's allergy season.
I'm allergic to how cute your sneezes.
Yeah, it was a pixie sneeze.
Yeah.
Once I've heard a dude make a pixie sneeze.
Stones. Okay.
Oh god.
I think we're finally hitting capacity on the chicken foundry.
I will go back to the community center and I will be hanging inside and I will have my headphones on, so if anyone needs me I will be available, but I'm going to make myself a hookah. So,
Okay.
right back.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, like if anyone wants to sleep or something.
Roger that, roger that.
Oh my god. Something scary just happened. 2 sheeps just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, can't trust them sheeps, man.
Nothing
Yeah.
gets you like surprise sheep!
And ducks! All ducks should die!
I mean, to be fair, ducks are kind of assholes.
Yeah, they are.
They always are.
I thought it was geese that were the universal asshole.
Geese are a whole nother level. Ducks are assholes.
Yeah.
Geese are just evil.
Yeah.
I gotta
Ducks are like plain evil, like spawns of hell.
I got attacked by a duck once.
Oh, poor soul. Or do you still have a soul?
I was a kid, and I see a
Okay.
baby duck. As a kid, I wanted to touch the baby duck, but then the mama duck came, and it wasn't.
Bro.
Yeah. No mercy for little me.
Someone
No
yelled,
mercy for ducks.
25.01
someone yelled duck
Said.
and you did the wrong kind of duck.
Doesn't geese even have a game of being an asshole goose?
Yes, there's
Blood
the
for
asshole
the
goose
blood
game.
god.
25.01 Said. Untitled goose game.
Yeah, ducks are jerks, but geese are actual assholes. Like,
Yeah, but they are assholes, but they will never stab you in the backs, you know. Ducks will do that.
Yeah, tell me how I was in a pond and I was with a girl, and then this random lady came out of nowhere. She was like, "Oh my god, guys!" And then I see her getting chased by mad gooses, and I'm like in my head, why are you bringing the gooses over here? So we all running, like ah! And the goose is like, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, God, why is this happening?
You are in my world now, bitch.
Yeah. I was like, why are you bringing them over here? What am I supposed to do with them?
Send them off.
Oh no.
Shoo, motherfucker.
Scary, man.
Nah. It's all fun and games, especially with ducks. I think if PETA ever had dogs for pets, they wouldn't no longer support animal rights.
By the way, engineer, have you gotten the free games from Epic Games Store or you avoid that company?
Have the highest kill rate.
I've been I've been avoiding Epic.
But by the way, they're trying to free range chickens. And that's the worst thing you can do, because chickens are cannibalistic in nature, and they kill each other. So when one chicken starts to bleed, like every other chicken in range will attack it and kill it and eat it.
Christ.
Turkeys will do that too.
Yeah. So when you free range all the chickens, it will be like killing spree. So the mortality rate with chickens will be like 15 to 20%.
That's crazy.
I did not know that.
Just fun fact.
That wasn't that fun, but nice fact.
G501.
Sound like Hydra kill 1 and 2 will take its place.
Making it sound like Hydra kill 1 and 2 will take its place.
They just give us eggs and KFC. If they are from Kentucky, of course. But apparently our KFC has chickens from our country. Because in advertisements they say that our chickens are best chickens, so they only use our chickens. I'm like, yeah, really? Why did I read the same thing in UK?
G501 said, ALOL.
Oh,
so.
Oh fuck! I forgot the calls.
I forget when this occurred. I want to say it was like the 70s.
Oh, I wasn't even alive by then.
Well, neither was I, but there was something that relates to the U.S. chickens, trucks, in Europe.
Well, maybe, but maybe in West Europe?
I don't know how it applies to West Europe.
No, definitely West Europe. Because I cannot imagine how communists would let you in our glorious place. Fuck them.
But there was kind of a dispute between the U.S. and Europe regarding trucks and the production. This is why, like, over here you have trucks like Chevrolet and Ford, and they're all domestic unless they come from Japan. You still have Nissan, Toyota, and stuff like that, but no trucks from European companies. Even VW did not begin making anything like a bus or such until...
But by the way, the VW is pronounced VW.
VW?
VW.
Okay. they didn't start releasing vans again until they had a factory built in the U.S. And part of it is this sort of like trade treaty between the U.S. and Europe that there was also Europe was fucking with the auto industry by releasing trucks, and I guess the U.S. was fucking with the agriculture industry by sending chickens over to Europe. So it was basically like, hey, tell you what, you don't mess with our business, we won't mess with yours. So it was actually like a chicken truck treaty.
And VW makes trucks? I'm not aware of that.
In the U.S., a van is classified as a truck-type vehicle.
Okay, so transporter and those lines, okay. I was just wondering, you know, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's why around the 70s the VW bus disappeared, and the VW van, and it only recently reappeared, and that's because VW finally set up a factory here in the U.S., and because the factory is on U.S. soil, it circumnavigates the treaty.
By the way, did you know that VW van didn't exist in Europe? It was like almost American only thing.
What did not exist?
The W van.
Huh.
It didn't exist in Europe.
Gopherbroke said, to cut corners in so many words, right?
To cut corners in so many words.
Oh god. What happened with this space? So dirty.
Alright, I'm going back down to my mine shaft.
Sorry I've been quiet, I'm just so focused on building this house.
That's okay,
I know.
Dude. I've been quiet too, letting folks, you know?
I've never been so zoned out in the game before.
That's the game.
That's the funny thing is, especially with this, like you have points where you're doing whatever, and you're like, yeah, cool, whatever, you're chatting, and others where you just gotta, you know, everything kind of goes on autopilot while you're trying to get done whatever you're trying to get done.
Well, I'm trying to clean my base, so... Oh crap. That is crack. Oh shoot.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
No, it's fine. It's in pretty good place, and it's not all the way through. I'm going to buy.
G501.
I'm going to buy a new one anyway. So
you guys would be kinda impressed what I have.
Tell us, Jiffy Pop 01, what did you get your hands on?
Gopherbroke said, Spider spawner and zombie spawner farms. Gopherbroke said, XD farms.
Spider spawn. How do you, can you move spawners? Because last I heard, if you manage to pick them up, they get destroyed.
Gopherbroke
you have to use modifications for that.
No.
You can move your bed and then right-click it to reset it up as a... Oh, you mean monsters? I don't know about those.
You need modifications for that because, spawner doesn't exactly have, broken spawned entity. So you have to have mods for that. I think one of the mods which allow to reuse the spawner is
they
under
cannot
IO.
move it, even with Silk Touch pickaxe.
Okay, so you had to build those things around it then. That's cool though, that's very cool. Dog, you need to calm down.
What should I smoke? The fuck?
I didn't give you any real insight on that flavor.
01 said, "Yep, Spider Farm so unlimited supply of string and spider eyes and zombies are giving loads of rotten flesh and at times armor."
Grapefruit and pomelo, wildberry morse, and something. Should be fine. Sorry. Sorry.
Are you alright?
Well, one of the coals wanted to run away from my tongues, but I wanted to turn it so it cooks from other side. And it almost fell on the floor, but it didn't, because I'm quick. I have lightning fast reflexes. I'm like Spider-Man.
Fuck you, zombie.
well, the rack I have in the living room, there are so many burned squares from the coals falling down. I hear sizzling of creeper.
Yep, that's me. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, like I said, I used to smoke hookah a lot, and now I you know, usually just keep it to smoke breaks because if it's elsewhere in the house, I'm concerned the dog or the cat is going to knock it over. And at least in here, the amount of effort to maintain it while I'm streaming would
you know what's the maintenance you have to do while you are streaming? Just change the coals 1 per 45 minutes. So what's the problem?
I feel like it's mad work. I don't know. I have a hookah myself, and sometimes it's just not motivated to turn it on, to be honest.
Well, Diesel knows that I smoke hookah every day, and he knows that something's wrong because the first thing I didn't do was make a hookah, because the first thing I usually do is make a hookah. Well, I've been smoking hookah for like 17 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was quite young boy, full of ideals, you know, happy, content with my little life, and then I found out about hookahs. and that's the point where it fucked up.
That's like everybody's story but with pot.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I don't even smoke pot.
I know, but most people are like, first I wasn't doing it, and now I do it all the time.
You know, I won't be bullshitting. I tried pot, even though it's illegal in my country. I tried pot, but for some reason, there is about 5% of population on this planet which is unaffected by pot, and I'm one of the 5%. So even if I try the most hardcore pot, they will be so. Anything else?
Anything else?
I got some right now.
Just as a vapor.
Oh, you vapor pot, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Fancy. Those are expensive though. Like,
Not really.
Well, you guys should be considered lucky because I'm envious of you. You're living in the US and you have access to tobacco weed you have to buy ugly money for.
We are very lucky for that.
I have a friend in the US and she smokes hookah, and I ask her every time, hey, what are you smoking? And she's like, alfakara. I'm like, why don't you smoke 10 years? And she's like, it's expensive. I'm like, what the heck? Expensive? I pay 3 times more for that, and I'm contently happily. Yeah, because in the US 10 years is like 20 bucks.
I had it from the
pack.
vapor once.
And
it's
here,
called
when
but I
am
didn't
able
feel
to get
productive
it on
whatsoever.
black market, it's like $60, $70 for pack. And I pay that just to have that.
Well, I think anybody feeling productive as far as like smoking weed goes is a matter of the person, because I know plenty of people that they smoke weed and they get a good old case of couch lock.
Oh, I know a lot of people like that.
I'm almost ready. Or done. Or whatever. Wow.
Yo, on iron! I think it's iron. It looks like iron.
Do you have texture pack or not?
RX?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming.
Are you using a custom texture pack or just?
I'm just I don't know.
G5Pup01 said,
Are you high?
where I work there is someone in their station who smokes it from vapor and he says he needs to or he isn't productive.
Because I could just imagine, like, yeah, we are talking about weed. Let's smoke some.
I have heard of people that if they don't have weed, they can't get up and doing their thing. But yeah, more often than not, I would say that's the exception, at least from what I've seen from friends or regular users.
I think I hear it more about coffee.
Oh, absolutely about coffee, yeah.
I have a friend that even in high school he was just
couldn't go to school
if he wasn't high.
Said,
or
where
like,
I'm the complete opposite. I'm not productive whatsoever.
Okay, I will stop with the bad puns.
I've tried.
They're all wonderful.
I tried it like 4 times in my life, and it's fun, but sometimes I don't like it sometimes.
You know how hard it is for me to make proper pun in English? Because English is not my main language.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job for it not being your main language.
You are.
Yeah, because if I spoke my own language, you wouldn't understand a word.
I mean, I think it's really cool that each language probably has their own version of puns and stuff like that.
Yeah, our are especially bad. Trust me.
I will take your word for it. What's your original language?
It's Czech.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, and by the way, we are not Czechoslovakia, okay?
Czech Republic.
Yep, because most people I know think that we are still Czechoslovakia.
No, you guys
We split in '93.
Yeah, yeah. Believe it or not, America doesn't have the greatest history class.
I know, because most of the people who tell me I'm from Czechoslovakia are actually from US, so
yeah.
I know.
No, yeah. American history, geography, a lot of that stuff is
glanced over.
It's glanced over, or it's like a lot of American history. It's because you probably know from being outside the U.S. how oddly patriotic America is, like overly patriotic, and
Yep.
yeah, and the reason was that because all our history is taught like, oh, we were the underdogs, we were oppressed, and
whom?
Oh wow,
yeah,
I have a from Czech Republic that I actually play with mostly.
And nothing bad ever happened again, and something like that, and
yeah, nice fairy tale.
USA.
That's
yeah,
how it was taught to us. Yeah, so our school system really fucked us over, but
Yeah, I know.
Thanks to the internet.
About it.
Yeah, thanks to the internet though, it's
Thanks to Google, eh?
Yeah, a little harder for them to get away with that BS.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jiffy Pop. You have a what that you play with mostly? Oh shit. I don't think I have any beds with me in this locale. If you want to sleep, I'm gonna need to get surface side. Hold on.
How do you make a bed? I'm struggling to find white stuff that I can't find.
You want the pure and cut time.
JD Heliquin
I'm that
said,
serious. I need help.
Jiffy or what?
I'm chosen, man.
Jiffy01 said,
Okay.
a friend that is from Czech Republic. JD Heliquin said, Coolio.
I have 4 cats now, by the way.
Do you have 4 cats?
Yeah.
Lucky bee.
I've not come across any yet.
Jiffy01
I found a desert town, and they
Here
have 4
at
cats.
JD Heliquin.
By the way, Diesel, we need to enlarge the fence around the community center because the monsters are nearby.
Oh.
Are we going to sleep, guys?
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay, I'll go to bed right now.
I am in bed.
And JD have to stay in the same room.
Oh, you're going to sleep with me? Huh?
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
I ship it.
I don't.
Bee didn't miss a beat on that one.
Oh, the zombie got in. Zombie got in the freaking dragon whatever's, and they're attacking me.
You gotta shut the door.
I was gonna shut it, and then they just pushed me in. Thank you, JD. You're the best.
Jiffy01
and
said,
you know how to play.
Playing on
wink,
hard.
wink.
No, just normal. Just normal.
Now, kiss. I'll probably take that bed with me.
Alright, RX, I'll have a bed for you in just a moment.
This is gracias.
Oh, I love this so much.
By the way, this game looks like if you had a glaucoma, so you know, I wouldn't know if I kissed a dude or femme dude.
Alright, RX, where are you at?
Map, please.
Are you at your house or at the...
I'll go to you. Because it's not ready. I don't want you to come yet.
Okay.
Come on.
You are making surprise for him?
I'll make it for everybody. So they can see my house.
Ooh. Fancy.
Wait, where are you? Oh, I think I see you. I think. Yes.
Should look like Link.
By the way, Diesel, don't you have a bucket?
No, actually I don't. I haven't made one yet.
Okay. Just okay. For friend, you know.
Ooh, a golden apple.
Save the golden apples. Those, if we need to unzombify a villager at some point, that's how you do it.
Okey-dokey.
So they're a little bit important.
This is who I really am.
Jifipub01
Fireburn
said, "Yep."
This mine shaft is like massive and full of
Jifipub01
like
said, "Well, potion
area
of
after
weakness,
area,
then golden
and
apple."
full of treasures.
Potion of weakness, then golden apple. Yes, you are correct.
Jifipub01 said, "But you get the concept."
Trying to clear it out one room at a time.
The potion of weakness is significantly easier to get than the golden apple as well.
Golden apple sounds rare.
Hmm? Sorry, what did you say, RX?
So they sound rare. How rare are they?
So apples are a pain in the ass because the only way you can, like, naturally get them is, when you cut down, I believe it's only oak trees, they have a certain percentage chance of dropping from the branches. It's rather low. And then once you get one, you need to
Jifipub01 said,
gold around it. And
"Tree drops and gold around it."
Just like shiny hunted.
you need like 8 gold bars, don't you? Like literally, I think. Because I know with a glistening melon you can.
Jifipub01
Yeah, 8 gold
Said.
bars.
Yep, 8.
Hello, Sir Dr. Pooh Fingers. Still night where I'm at, but I hope you have a wonderful morning too.
Dr. Pooh Fingers? Is that the name?
Sir
Nice
Dr.
name.
Pooh Fingers.
Sir Dr. Pooh Fingers.
Sir. How dare you not say this, sir? Ooh, I made
Jifipub01
Oh yeah.
said, "Enchanted golden apples is a completely different story." Jifipub01 said, "Those you get
I'm
lucky from
spending
a
most
chest."
of my day terraforming this goddamn place.
The enchanted golden apples, what do those do? Like,
They make you super awesome, and may you grow your Minecraft PP.
Wait, if you break a glass, they don't give it back to you?
No,
Mm.
I discovered something else.
What did you expect? Glass showers?
Shatters. Glass
I am
shatters.
so disappointed right now. Okay. Thanks a lot, Mike.
you can, instead of using glass, like, blocks, you can use glass panes. And then you can stretch them a lot further,
said,
if that helps.
"Fire resistant for
But
a
it's
limit
not
time,
fun.
health region." Jifipub01
Breaking
said.
them is not fun.
and extra health.
No, breaking them is fun.
Gopherbroke said, for a certain amount of time.
I assume that you can't have some power like that be forever.
Does anyone need a chest full of dirt?
I'm all full of dirt.
Good.
Not right now, thank you.
Okay, so just, you know, offering.
Gopherbroke said, fire resistance is around 2 minutes.
Why is the swimming constantly pushing me up?
For fun?
Because you have auto jump on.
Oh, I don't like that.
So turn it off. It's in options.
Well, that wasn't how it was in Java.
Well, new Java version has auto jump as well.
Yeah, but it didn't force me upward.
Yeah, sorta, kinda, you know.
No, not at all.
Go to hell, you spider!
Is it smart or is it a bad idea for me to close up shafts after I finish them?
Well, if you have torches everywhere, it shouldn't matter. But then again, things
Just
have been kind of weird.
From getting lost, like, is it a bad thing to close them up?
No.
As long as you know that you've cleared them out, then you're probably fine. What I personally prefer to do is, let's say there's a path that I've already like cleared out, or I think I have. I will take like something that you wouldn't normally see, like dirt, and I'll put a horizontal bar one space above the floor. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that way I know where the mine shaft is if I ever want to go back there.
Okay.
So I can easily find it, but it also makes it very obvious that, like, I've been through here, I probably don't need to go back.
Well, this one is like super tunnely, like tunnels lead to tunnels lead to tunnels.
You do get some of those. Personally, I like those a lot.
No, it's been a lot of fun. I just keep getting cranked around. So I'm trying to make sure I don't end up going in circles.
Gopherbroke said, that's how Minecraft works and keeps it interesting.
Oh my god, I have no more glass. Fuck.
Well, I found the abandoned mine shaft.
I found a desert temple.
Yeah.
Woo!
Are you in the same shaft as me, Alex?
I doubt it, but I guess it's possible. I mean, if so, there are spider webs that have not been cleared out, and resources that have not been harvested. I do see some lights in the distance, though.
Don't go there! Lights in distance are bad.
Big ol' creepy tone. Okay, cool.
Oh shoot. It's night!
Thank you for the update, Heliquin. Are you just humming the theme from Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah. Helps me relax.
I'm not judging. I'm just curious if that's what it was. And this time I did have the foresight to bring along a bed.
Yay! 4 sight's better than 3 sight.
I have laid down in my bed.
Who are we waiting for?
Oh, me. Oh, you got
God.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Tisk.
Sorry, not sorry. Are you coming to me? Again?
No, bad sir.
You are breaking my heart, Lisa.
Have to go, I'm sorry. JD, we can't be in the same house no more.
Alright, just gotta go out and do his own thing.
Yeah.
He left me. He left me.
You can visit sometime.
You will come back. You will come back. They all come back.
Engineer, have you tried Min Min yet?
No, I want to.
Forgot about that, to be honest.
Oh no! Okay. Just gotta keep my cool and proceed with caution.
Are you still in the shaft?
Yeah.
Have you yet to come across any friends? Shaft friends?
I hear them. I hear little spider feetses all over the place. And it is making me uncomfy.
You will survive, probably.
Probably.
Anyone gone to this cart? No, another cart.
Does anyone happens to have copious amounts of sand? Which they don't need?
Not anymore.
I built a greenhouse, so I used up all my sand.
Just asking. For a friend, you know.
So I found another golden apple.
Very nice.
And I found a saddle.
Nice.
And I took all the TNT at the bottom of the thingy-mabobber temple.
The desert temple, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So now we got a bunch of TNT.
Cool.
TNT. Dynamite.
Okay, I will bring out my bass. I have bass guitar. Okay, so what do I need? Except from everything. Can't you make coal into small pieces?
G501 said, TNT is the only real way to look for that ancient debris in Nether, to be honest.
We look for the ancient debris in Nether? Oh man, that sucks.
Someone has hot water. Jesus Christ. You know, last time I heard this sound was when I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so maybe
Jesus Christ.
Then more like 20 years ago.
You only rock the electric kettle?
Yeah. You know, I live in 21st century.
Let's see here. Give me a minute and I can get you a whole bunch of sand.
Awesome. I will prepare a box for that, so you can put it in the box. How does that sound?
Sounds good enough.
Yay! Okay, so.
Alright, this is fun, but I probably need to, I got some stuff I need to do before the morning hits. So this was a lot of fun, guys, and thanks so much for bringing me along and all that.
Wouldn't it be fun? Wait, Bee, come. Oh, you left. Never mind.
I'm like way out there, so it would have taken me a while to get back.
It's okay.
But I can, well, instead of see it, yeah, well, next time. Alright, you guys have a good night, alright?
See ya.
Okay, Bee, get yourself some rest.
Good night.
Alright. See ya.
And now the kettle is all sad, like.
Just kind of sounds like a deflating balloon.
It's a teapot. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's like she looked at and the pot was like, oh. She laughed. I am having way too much fun for such a boring game.
Well, I wouldn't say it's boring. The whole thing about it is you kind of make your own fun, and as long as you're doing that, then you're golden.
Why does it feel so wrong?
I have a campfire in my house and I can't break it. Why can I not break this? Oh god.
That's interesting.
Okay, that should be around right.
need to go to wood.
I have enough.
Oh my god. Oh my, if this zombie kills me, bro, oh my god. Or lose it.
If all else fails, just, you know, book it back to the fucking, I can't think now.
What?
If all else fails, fall back to the Welcome Center, just, you know, get yourself a bunch of food and heal up. I mean, part of the reason it's set is, like, to barricade yourself in there.
Diesel?
Yeah?
I have chest, and there is, like a sign with, sand goes here, okay?
Okay.
Time for some deforestation. Because now I need loads of food. And I want only certain kind of food.
Me too.
Because there is this design I have in my head. And I want to make it.
What are you trying to make?
You will see when it's done. Wait for it. Don't worry, it will be wonderful. It will be perfect. It will make you cry. It will make you laugh. You know?
Why? The chiefs. The chiefs are so cute. They just look at you when you do something.
The what?
Chiefs, the
villagers.
Bah, look at that.
Oh.
Nighttime! Okay, and there is this asshole. Not looking at you. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Hello, there's another one. Fuck off.
Did I lose a toy? I guess I did. Oh well.
Oh, that's my house. Found it.
Oh.
I will have to play your stream on TV because I cannot see chat.
Well, if you want, I can send you... Well, no, because it... I wish the text-to-chat thing worked to where, like, you could plug it into any stream and it would just read it aloud without having to watch it.
You probably can, but you have to use, like, with sound mixer with virtual sound cards where you, like, you know, interconnect the software which makes DTS possible into like sound input of the virtual sound card, and then the output goes into app, into Discord. It's crazy, but it's possible. Don't worry.
No. I get what I know exactly what you're saying. I meant like on your end where you could just go to a page that would connect to my chat, and then it would spit it out for you.
Diesel, in front of me is 4K 65-inch TV.
Okay.
I will just put up Twitch on that and...
Okay.
I will send a picture of my setup in a minute into Discord. Okay, so I have to sign in and Twitch TV/activate and LSDMXDHH. No, 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 yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I see chat.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many tunnels.
What, are you lost?
By the way, I'm in bed if anyone's interested.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there, but it said there were too many enemies nearby. So I need to figure out where these guys are so I can kill them before I can actually lay down. Okay, hopefully that is sufficient.
I can lie down.
Okay, picture is on Discord.
Okay, laid down.
It's in general channel.
No! Oh. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am fucking done. I'm done. I'm done.
What happened, RX?
Oh my god, my house got blown.
Oh no!
The fuck, a creeper got on top of the second floor. How did that make sense? I was in the first floor. I don't even see no creeper going up there.
If it's dark enough, they'll spawn. Anywhere that's dark, it doesn't have to come from like the ground floor.
Oh my god. Hopefully it wasn't that much damage, as you can see.
Bon appetit, Diesel.
Thank you.
What are you having, KFC? It looks like chicken.
It is. It is.
Every time I see a creeper, I'm just gonna kill it. Even if it's not bothering me, I'm just kill it. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay.
G501 said, did a creeper say, hey, do you want to see fireworks as you yell no?
Jiffy, did the creeper say, hey, do you want to see fireworks? As you yell,
No. Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka.
I'll make sure to put 4 lights in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, make your house creeper proof. Make it from obsidian. Jesus Christ, the Minecraft music. Oh god. Brings back so many memories.
I started playing Minecraft this? No. Oh, that's wait, no.
So Diesel, how do you like my setup?
Hold on. Sorry.
Okay. And excuse my hairy knees.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, so I can read chat, I can play, I can watch what you are doing.
You have the hookah right there, yeah. Yeah. MSI laptop, nice.
Yeah, I'm playing on laptop. My beastie PC is in my old flat, and I don't want to move it that much because it's custom water cooled. It's heavy as hell because it has 2 circuits, and I'd have to move 6 monitors.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
My complete computer, the whole setup is about $15,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's practically like all the newest, all the latest stuff. The last update was CPU. I bought a Threadripper.
Oh, nice.
3990X. Just the processor was $4,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I use it for work, you know, so because I am systems architect, I work in IT, and I need to virtualize the whole computer environment. Like, I have to virtualize like 50 computers.
Yeah.
So I have to have so much power in my computer.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, but imagine that I can play Star Citizen in like high details with like 150 FPS. That beastly that is, because there are 3, now 3, used to be 2 2080 Ti's from NVIDIA, RTX.
Gopherbroke said, Ultra and settings.
Ultra plus settings, yeah.
Yeah, I have found out. I used to own like when it was big deal, like Titans.
Yeah.
I used to have 4 Titans, but I found out that the performance gained I get from that is just 4%. So.
Guys, I'm done.
Did you blow up your house again?
No, I would have just left. I wouldn't even say nothing.
No, I know you get a
Gopherbroke
law of diminishing returns
said,
on video cards.
Some of us are still running
like
on potato power with a hamster for a power supply.
20%, but it's still okay for me. Like it's not that much as just 2, but it's something.
I mean, to me, in the end, it's more worth having just a decent singular video card than it is trying to string up multiples, unless you absolutely need that extra power.
Yeah, because I use CUDA cores for computational power, so. I'm using that because it gives me so many CUDA cores that I can use them efficiently. But quad power annealing still isn't that big of a deal because I'm still running on PCI Express 3rd generation because NVIDIA still didn't bring out their 4th generation PCI links. I'm still sad that they don't make like large form factor double socket TRX4 motherboards for the Threadripper, because if they made that, I would have like 2 of those processors, and I could still use them.
I have planks? I guess I don't. Okay. You doing okay there, RX?
Yeah. I'm done with my jig.
Okay.
Jig? What the heck is the jig? By the way, Jiffy, I'm still
said.
I'm using
Magic,
800,
just like the doohickey.
1800 watts PSU.
18. Wow.
Well, you have to feed all those cards and the CPU.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's just didn't think about how much raw power it would eat up.
A lot.
Yeah. Before there. Okay. Three, 2, and 2. I think we can put one right there.
Ouch. Apple! Should I keep the apples for golden apples?
I mean, we've got a couple, so I would say it's not a big deal right now.
Just asking, you know, whether I should like eat it or keep it for later use.
It's up to you. It doesn't really matter much either way right now.
Okay. Oh shoot, where I am? Okay.
Jiffypup01
Who's
said,
that you're mining on, Alex?
if you plan on making a villager market with a zombie discount, hang on to them then.
Sorry, what was your question, Jess?
What is it that you're mining on?
I'm getting sand, but at this point I'm probably putting more effort into it than it's worth with the far end of this, but I was collapsing some of the structure of the sand, and I was using the torches to get them to drop and just turn into columns of sand as opposed to having to like dig them up one by one.
Oh, I see.
I've kind of exhausted that now.
Who was the zombie voice?
It's your boy.
My boy!
Guys, do you guys want to come and visit my place? I got cookies.
Give me just a minute, and then I'll head that way.
Okay.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Come to the dark side.
I haven't heard that one in a good long minute.
Well, now you heard it.
Yeah.
Reset to the counter.
Jiffypup01 said, I'm heading out later and
Okay,
good luck.
have a nice day, evening, whatever you have, Jiffy.
Take care, Jiffypop0. Hope, 01. Hope, yeah. Hope the rest of your day or evening or whatever goes well. Second, I can reach a bed, and then I can, and then RX, I can head your way when the sun's up. Diesel is in bed.
I go back to the bed. Seems like get rid of this slime and skeleton.
Wow, I've just read a newspaper about that gaming helps with dyslexia.
Did they say why?
They didn't say why. Just a second, I will open it again. No, they didn't say why, but it's helpful, especially if it's eye problem related, like if you have like some problems with eyes.
Okay.
Especially with visual attention, if Google Translator is correct. And helps a lot with contrast sensitivity.
What do like regular red mushrooms get used for?
Cooking, you can make a shroom stew. When you have like bowl and brown shrooms as well.
Yeah, you need a red one, a brown one, and a bowl. And mushroom soup restores like 4 units of hunger, so it works out pretty well. RX became Santa.
Oh, the weather outside is stormy, and my feet are getting gangrenous. How does one change their skin in this edition of Minecraft?
Oh boy.
Okay, I see something. But yeah, you can't upload the skin like the whole thing.
I'm sorry.
Oh hey, no problem, no problem. You can upload skins. I have not fucked around with it for a while, but yeah, you need to find like a zip or a texture or something.
Okay, this skin decks. Okay.
This is my table.
Yes.
And this is my boat. Like?
A boat is a good thing to have, yes.
These are my stairs. And these are lights. They look pretty at night. It rhymes, huh? And these are doors. They go open. And once you come inside, this is my bed. This is where I put my stuff here. This is my oven to cook chicken. If you go upstairs, this is my furniture. I'm, you know, it's hard times, bro. Like I can't afford one, so I need to put a log there to sit down. And this is another shoebox thingy. Are you impressed?
I like your roof. Ceiling.
You.
Your.
I gotta clean it up a little bit, but you know, it's something.
It's nice still. The light coming in, and yeah, it's good. It's good.
Sometimes I like to sit here and think about life and look at the stars.
Or the star, the big one, that's burning at us.
Oh, the star, yeah. Okay. You have to go. I have private business to do. Okay, bye. Oh man.
The floor on your house. The floor on your house looks good. Just yeah. Just be careful you don't eat it.
Thank you, come again. Let's be careful, we have zombies here.
I like your house, RX. I watched it on the screen.
Thank you. Yeah, wait, where's your house?
Mine?
I'm sick and tired looking at my house. I'm done with that house already. I want to give it away.
I mean, you've seen the Welcome Center, and that's the closest, like, house I've built. If you look off in the distance there, you can see the big candy cane looking thing that is the tree that Bee is building.
Where?
I'm walking like right towards it. It's basically like right up the entire side of that big mountain.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so Bee's building like a giant birch tree.
_Messent said, how goes the crafting of mines?
The crafting goes well, Lacan. The crafting goes well. I'm not quite sure where Jess's house is.
Jess, are you far?
Hello, Lacan.
You hear that, RX? That is the chicken foundry.
Oh my lord.
You poor chickens.
Let me see.
This horse looks like it's dying.
It's a skeleton horse.
It's a dead horse. Okay.
When we first spawned in, there was a thunderstorm, and there just happened to spawn a bunch of like skeleton horsemen. Yeah. So I managed to kill all the skeletons, and and we kept the horses. Do you want a pet dog? Might be able to tame that wolf. Hold on. Let me grab some bones real quick.
Oh man, my first dog.
Okay.
Do they bite?
They can. Alright, so there's bones. Behind you.
Okay.
Over here. Over here.
Okay.
There you go. So select the bones, and then you right-click on the wolf to start feeding it bones. And when it gets a collar, it is then yours.
Lacan_Messent said, it's so cute watching RX learn. Lacan_Messent.
By the way, I'm nearby you, it seems.
I started Minecraft on survival, so it's all I know.
Bones here. Bones.
It was the same for me, Lacan. There you go, you now have dog.
That's it?
Now when you right-click him, he'll stand up and follow you around.
Okay, right click.
When he's sitting, he will sit and stay. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Follow me. I'm seeing you.
And I think he will even attack the enemies.
Yeah, he will protect you. If you attack an enemy, he will attack it along with you.
I'm going to call you Mapple.
Just be careful because
no clay.
The dogs can be kind of dumb though. They will sometimes walk off cliffs or into magma, so be careful about that.
My dog is not like that. He looks smart. He looks smart.
Hey, every dog looks smart.
Oh man.
So over here is Bee's original home base.
Wow, that's Bee's house? Holy crap. She put in work on that.
Yeah, Bee
I'm
built
at her
fucking...
new house.
It
seems so.
The birch tower?
Yeah,
Lacan_Messent said, Bee is an overachiever, LOL.
Yeah, Bee's not moved all her stuff over yet, but...
Yeah.
Nice place.
I like it.
But how does she get on the top?
My dog is not even out of the house yet.
And then if we head over this way, I can show you what is becoming of Zungisville.
Zungisville. Yeah, what is it? Is that a donkey?
Yep. Donkeys are good for hauling stuff. You can equip them with chests when you put a saddle on them. So they don't go very fast, but you can ride them. And They can haul a lot of stuff. Oh, those are pillagers. That dude with the banner up there, try and stay away from them.
Oh, okay. They like they look like they're part of
Lacan_Messent said, "Do they go here?"
Your dog's fighting a spider.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Who's the good boy?
Come over here. I'm gonna keep you more bone steak.
Lacan_Messent said, "Somebody's accent here reminds me of Barbara Sen."
Wow, they're everywhere. Thank you, Mumpo.
Okay. If you look in the direction I'm heading, there's a little light on the horizon. That's where Zungusville is.
Lacan_Messent
I see it.
said,
wow, that's pretty far.
"Barbara Sen was my favorite ASMR streamer."
So, should I talk in like ASMR voice?
I do not know who Baba Sen is.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, your dog did it. Do you need food, RX?
I don't think so. Wait. I have some. No, I'm sorry. God, I clicked the wrong button.
Did you hit your dog?
Yeah, he went. Go bad now. He's fighting. What is wrong with this dog? He felt. Oh my God. Don't touch him. Crazy? Oh wait, that dog could die. I'm dying. Never mind. You can keep him. Dude!
Did you? Oh no.
Oh my God.
Go no?
I was needing it to help me.
Oh, I see it on the stream.
Okay, what do you have? All right, I'm trying to reclaim what I can for you. Shit.
There's no way I could teleport to you, right? I gotta walk all the way over there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Who's the admin of the server who can do the TP?
Can I do that without cheats being enabled?
Said, "Barbara Sen used to do visual ASMR, which doesn't make sense, but it's a thing. Basically, he had this little shop in India and he'd do massages on video that were just amazing.
Okay,
it was relaxing even to just watch."
Maybe I can make that.
Jess, how far do you live from everybody?
TP?
Lacan_Messent
I don't live too far away from where Bee was.
https://www.youtube.com/v=L7 Lacan_Messent said, "Sadly, he had a heart attack suddenly." Lacan_Messent said, "But he was a sweet man who genuinely seemed to want to bring joy to the world."
No, teleport won't work unless cheats are enabled.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Don't worry.
Alright, let me see here. Yes. So there's that.
If you could put your location.
Minus 141 is the first one, and then the last one is 345. The middle numbers are relevant. That's depth.
Okay. 140.
Negative
140.
Negative 141, and then 345. The last number is 345. The middle one's 64, but again, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm in negative 141. 84. So I have to go. Okay, so what was the last number?
345.
Yeah, I can't see you. I don't understand this, man. Yeah, I think you have to get me because I don't understand this map at all.
Alright, that's fine. I actually have, if you give me a minute, I have an idea that will make this significantly easier.
I'm getting beat up again. Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's see here. Let's dump that. Yeah.
Pain.
Pain in the butt. Okay.
Man.
Huh? Just waiting for all you fuckers to burst into flame. Come on. Thank you. Oh my god. Come. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right. All right. That.
Everything okay?
Rescue operation for some of RX's goods.
Oh no. I'm under so it has no meaning to me right now.
You get on top,
Oh,
or you
alright.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's gonna do it. Was there a piece of equipment over this way? No, it probably despawned. Oh well, that doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
What was that sound?
Watching this. Oh, because I was watching the stream. That's freaking the smallest zombie just chase after you.
The baby zombies, they're so fast.
I know. He just turned around. All he saw was this baby zombie just right there.
Okay. RX, are you at the Welcome Center or at your house?
I went to look for you, and I'm lost.
What are your coordinates?
Negative 181. Middle number is 67, and negative 16 for the last one.
Okay, so negative 181, and then the last one is negative 16?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually lost. Like, I don't even know how to get out from here.
Okay, I should be your way in just a couple of minutes.
Does anybody unlock emo yet? Like emotes for your character?
I don't even know what kind of, if those are an option.
Because I could do them. I mean, they gave me the option to do them, but... I think I see you.
I think so. Yep, there you are.
Hello. I'm stuck in the tree. Don't ask me how I got up here.
So on the side you have vines, or oh, you should be able to just use stepping stones like that. Okay.
Hello.
I just took thank you. I just took all your stuff and just tossed it in a chest there. So yeah, everything I was able to save will be there waiting. And now that
is it like near the base?
No. Literally, like where you were, I just made a chest and threw everything in the chest there.
Okay.
But now you don't need to worry about getting killed there because basically all the enemies that were there burned up. So.
Nice.
Is your Santa skin just like a goofy Santa skin, or is it supposed to be a reference to something?
I didn't say like bad Santa when he changed skins, I think.
Well, I've got woodcutter skin.
I was gonna say, like, first thing that comes to mind with the expression might be bad Santa, but looking at it closer, it kind of reminds me of the one guy from Rick and Morty. The dude they used for Anatomy Park.
You have like a really interesting texture pack on yours.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's the Doku Craft. And these are the beginnings of Zungusville. Obviously, I still have a lot of work to do. Replace all the broken segments. Remove the cobwebs. Can try, you know, curing some of the zombie villagers eventually. But I've already gone and rebuilt a bunch of the roads. Obviously, I'm putting up that cactus wall against the one far edge. We have a couple little places to stay already. This blacksmith hut is done. This house is done. Actually, I have beds of produce growing. I need to put a door on this one, but that's almost a stayable house. And right now this road is a dead end, but it goes down. You can actually see where there's a big old pit here. So I'm going to take that road and dig underneath and make it go down to this this mine. It's got the river that goes through, so once I fix that up a little bit, it might be possible to just take a boat all the way from, you know, the welcome center to here.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Save a lot of time. Yeah, and it sits right on a border between the mountains, the forest, and the desert, so whichever direction you want to go exploring in, or if you want to do fishing, you know, has options there too. I didn't make the fountain though. That's that was here already. Can't take credit for that. You okay?
Yeah, a rough buff.
I like that.
RX left. Okay, he's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Barely.
Okay. No, because can you hear me last time? I was telling you something.
No, we can
No, no, sorry.
No, I was asking you like what happened here.
Like the town, or
This poor creature right there, man. Look at his sad face.
oh, the sheep?
He's so sad in there, man.
Okay, so these destroyed towns, right? When you find a wrecked village, they have different parts of the building missing, obviously, and they have cobwebs. So if you look underneath the sheep, there's a cobweb there, because the way the physics of the game work is preventing the sheep from jumping out. And like even right now, I'm stuck.
Oh wow!
Because cobwebs make you fall very slowly. Well, it's.
So break the block in front of the sheep and it will get out.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep the sheep in there, keep them safe until, you know, we protect the town. It's safe for him to come out. That's the same reason why in this building we have a zombie villager, and he's same thing. He's trapped in the floor because of the cobweb, and I'm just going to leave him there until we either get more people in or we figure out how to cure him.
Yeah, he hit me.
Yeah, don't get too close.
He's so funny though. Like he's like, like, hey, I'm gonna help you, and he just push you back. Like, no, leave me here.
I'm zombie.
Zombie just want hug. Zombie lied.
Lacan_Messent said,
Good night, Lacan.
have a good night, everyone. Heart.
Take care. Get yourself some rest. I don't know when I'm going to be on next, but hope to see you soon. And yeah, good voyages in your space missions. All right. So I guess if we RX, you can go in there and grab a bed. I will go to the other one. We can head to morning and then.
Lacan_Messent said,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Hopefully someday I'll see you on Elite.
I do want to get back on there, and I have a friend who's been bugging me to play it again.
Lacan, in which sector are you in Elite? Or PM me in Discord, I can join.
What is PM? What is that?
Yeah, something like the PM is personal message.
Sorry.
No problem.
Wow. Nicholas and the hookah got harsh.
It's time to leave.
So do you want to go back to your house? Welcome center. You want to chill here for a bit? What's your what do you want to do, RX?
I want to go back to the casa.
Okay.
To the casa.
That's my word.
Oh wait, you put them there? The thingy?
The cactus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you run into them, you take damage, and so do enemies.
Yeah. I was gonna test that out, but I was like, nah, believe you. Let me eat something real quick.
And they naturally grow like 3 or 4 blocks tall, so they make really good walls. That you know,
They do.
if an enemy tries to make their way in,
it's Pokeville.
they'll just sit there and prick themselves to death.
Zombies are funny.
Zombies are stupid.
Bet on it, bet on. Wait for me.
I'm waiting.
Wow, we really walked a long way.
It's a fair distance, yeah. I think once I get some sugarcane growing, I can make some paper. I'm going to try and get some maps set up.
I have sugar canes. Should I grow them?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have some sugarcane growing out front side of my greenhouse.
Did I lose you, RX?
Pardon?
Did I lose you?
No.
Okay.
I think I know where to go. Yeah, see my house from here.
Cool, cool. And I'm heading towards Heliquin with sand.
Awesome.
It isn't a ton of sand, but it's what I've managed to accumulate thus far.
Okay, sugarcane is growing.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Awesome.
Well, guys, I'm going to sleep. It's 5 o'clock. It's about to be 6 here. So take care, guys.
Get yourself some rest. Hope you had fun.
Fun to play with you.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care, dude. And we're approaching 3 here, so I'm going to keep this rolling a little bit longer, but then probably have to wrap it up.
That's totally fair.
By the way, this server is running on your computer?
Correct.
Okay.
But we are looking at getting this hosted on Realms. In which case you won't need to worry about, you know, me being on.
Can we use dedicated?
I don't know if there's a way to do dedicated server with Bedrock. I want to say there is, but I don't know the full setup yet.
Let me check.
But probably
yeah,
with...
that is the dedicated server.
But probably...
Because I could host it at our server room.
Okay.
If you don't mind that the server would be hosted in Europe.
Well, I'm gonna be getting a Realms account here soon anyway, for multiple hosted games.
Okay.
So once that's done, then you know you'll still be able to get on whenever. That should be within the next day or so.
Yeah, sure. I was just asking because you know I have the option to host it in our server room.
Yeah, yeah. Much appreciated.
And thanks for the send, by the way.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, it's not a ton, but
it's something.
Yeah, I hope it helps. I wasted
a lot.
Wasted a little bit of time. Like I said, I was collapsing stuff up top, and it was like, all right, cool, that's good. And then as it's going on, I'm spending just way too much time trying to you know bring this stuff down than just digging it up.
Yeah, I get you. I'm making fireplace, but I will need clay for that, and I cannot find any clay.
Some isn't. I found some under the water before. Well, next to the sand.
Yeah, clay can be a butt sometimes.
Yeah, well, where I am, there is none.
Let's see here. Oh, not there. Come on, Alex. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting that point. I'm getting tired, and my mental faculties are beginning to falter.
So let's wrap it out.
That's the thing that bugs me the most.
Yeah, I found some clay, but not enough.
As long as I'm not like totally wasted, I actually can be more functional drunk than I am tired. Yeah. Which I don't know if that's like the exception or if I'm just aware of it, because I did read something at one point saying that somebody driving sleepy is actually worse than somebody driving drunk. So it might be that that's the case for most people. They just, you know, don't quite realize it. Whether it be the fact that, you know, I mean, you know, in either circumstance, people tend to think they're more capable than they are. They kind of miss that metric on, like, gauging just, I don't know how to put it, how many errors they're having, if that makes any sense.
Oh, that makes sense. I know I've definitely almost gotten a wreck when I was driving sleepy. I'm gonna find my way out of here. This way.
Oh, that was a little intense.
Yeah.
Alright, I put clay in your sandbox.
Oh, thank you.
Almost there.
No problem.
To find my back. Okay. I'm lying down now. There are monsters I have to get rid of.
Yay, brand new day. Time to work.
I didn't even think about it. No, my plan tomorrow is to stream Smash with Min Min. Durr.
Pull up the new character?
Yeah. I was so happy about that. When they announced they were going to have a character from ARMS. I know so many people are like, ARMS, who gives a fuck about that? And I'm going like, oh, over here, me. And I'm, honestly, I'm just happy it's not another Fire Emblem character. Like, Jesus, they have enough of those already. At this point, it is the franchise they have the most characters from in the entire game. Like... No, you don't need another one right now. So yeah, I was excited about ARMS, and I'm going, well, they're probably gonna put in like Springman or Ripping Girl or one of the ones who are like the headliner characters. You know, and you have others that are definitely more popular. Or I thought so, but I was like, you know what, I'll be happy if they put in Min Min and Mechanica. Both of them I really like. I wasn't holding my breath on it, but no, dog, no! Oh.
Is the dog still with us?
Yes. I thought I told the dog to sit back in my house, and suddenly he teleported to the cave I'm in while I'm fighting a creeper. He's not attacking the creeper, but he's just standing there, and it's like creeper's coming in on me, and the dog is between me and creeper, and it's like, this is going to be the end of dog very quickly if I don't end the creeper first. So yes, I was quite pleased. RX was a little bit disappointed. The character he wanted did not make it in, but this is the first time in Smash that like they announced a character that I was legit excited for. There was one. Like, I thought it was cool they were finally bringing in Ridley. I was happy about Terry. Like, I like King of Fighters and Fatal Fury. So, like, bringing in Terry Bogard is like, yeah, that's nice, you know. But he wasn't somebody that I was necessarily holding my breath for. But I didn't think they were going to do anyone with arms. And when they announced that, yeah.
Hopefully she lives up to your expectations.
I hope so. From the way they described her gameplay from the you know Nintendo Direct that they featured, it looks like her play style is going to be a style that I will appreciate as well.
Well, good.
was originally going to be playing her tonight, but then
Minecraft?
Yeah, Bee mentioned playing more of this, and I thought about it and it was like, man, everybody is going to be featuring her right now. It's not like, you know, getting any coverage on her is going to make a difference as far as views go anyway, so whatever, that's fine.
Well, thank you for playing.
Of course.
I've been having a blast.
I would be down for more. Again, I just need to be productive.
Yeah, so no worries.
Lord knows I have enough of a backlog in my my game library. I'm every once in a while it's like, geez, am I ever gonna play all these? And then I'm like, you know, with how often I play on Twitch, usually, and how much, you know, hopefully time I have down the road, you know, it shouldn't be a big issue, you know.
Well, if I understand correctly, if you get this world set up on realms, then people can just pop in and out whenever they want.
Yes. When I get realms up, I'm gonna get this uploaded. I'm gonna get another one that'll be just creative for you, and was it Brandy was interested in doing creative mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know.
So that means you will want to play with us?
Oh, I'll still play.
Lies.
No, I will. I would have a lot of fun. I just also like having like all the materials at my disposal just to be.
You can always mine them. It's in the name. Q is in the name. Minecraft.
I mean, they're both fun. You know, one is an definitely experience revolving around being creative, and the other is well, one's a creative exercise, and the other is aimed more at enjoying the experience, I guess is how I would put it.
Yeah, well, original Minecraft was creative only.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Bee put it to me, she's like, one is a game, one is a toy. And I'm like, oh, that kind of works.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I didn't realize that. I thought the original aim of it was for survival mode.
It was added in, I don't know, like 6 months after first release.
Ah.
Okay, my hookup is done. Said Panda.
As in complete for now, or done as in like the crack has killed it?
No, the shisha is finished.
Okay. Well, that's good news. one of the ones I made, it got a crack in the basin, and at first it was like, ah, that ain't too bad. And then I was at a get-together, and I went to go adjust it, and it turned out this crack had been spreading around the top of the basin, and basically the entire basin just like popped off straight in half, and it was like, ah, well, goodbye.
It happens, especially to Egyptian glass.
I don't know if it was Egyptian glass. It was one of the ones I made myself. It was out of a wine bottle.
Okay. So it was fast-cooled glass.
It was,
Because if you quickly cool the glass, it becomes brittle.
Okay. I mean, it lasted for a good long while, to be fair.
It usually does.
But, yeah. Oh no!
And every time I come back to my bed, there's another big ass slime.
Yeah.
My room.
It was like, you can't sleep now, there are monsters here. And I'm like, what do you mean? Okay, well.
I'm not got pillows from it.
Okay, let's try this again. Cool. It was a bottle for Sandeman red port. And it was back when they had the bright green bottles, which now they're more of a murky brownish green. I don't like them as much. So it's kind of a shame. But, oh well. Maybe they'll go back to the green at some point. I like the bright, you know, acid green, if that weren't obvious by, like, my decor and everything else.
Your aesthetic.
Yeah.
This is like the biggest mine I have ever encountered.
Yeah, the one that I've been working on is pretty pretty intense.
Am I being too thorough?
Hmm?
So am I being too thorough? Is there such a thing?
I mean, not really. It's all up to you. I mean, I'm a little bit obsessive compulsive. Like, I like to clean up corners and make it look like all nice and smooth and even as I go through.
I did the same thing.
And
even hallways.
Yeah, I've
pick up wood.
kind of had to stop doing that at one point because it just took up too much time. Where I do it most is to help me find how I am going to backtrack through certain areas, basically. And then if it gets bad enough, I just will figure out where the entrance is, where I'm trying to get down to in the one world I was in with Havoc. This mine just kept going and going and going, and I had to like trek down. Even after adding some shortcuts, it just took so long to get back down to mining level. I basically went and built a minecart track with powered rails. So regardless of which way I was going, it would either just carry me down, or I could get at the very bottom, pop a minecart on the track, and hit a button. It would launch me back up. And then I could get up and down there in a matter of, you know, 10-15 seconds. No effort. Which seems a little silly, but like literally there was so much that was cleared out. Oh my god, I think I see your name. I see somebody's name way down there.
There's definitely Jesse.
Huh?
There's definitely her. I am all the way up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely you. So that means I'm probably connecting to the backside of this same mine that you're in. Where the hell did you go? There you are. You see my name? It looks like I should be getting like right above you.
I don't see anything yet. Oh, I think I saw a flicker of white. Maybe that was you.
What?
A mouse fire in the sky.
Huh? Yeah, I look up and I just see it looks like I'm underneath a dungeon for with a zombie spawner, I think.
So kill the spawner.
There are poison spiders in the walls. Yeah, they're blue spiders. They're poison spiders.
Yeah, this mine has those too. Somewhere.
Yeah, abandoned mine shafts, they almost always have that. They suck.
Little Elaslick said, he still lives, startled,
I
smiling.
am. Not for much longer, but I am still alive.
So let me know. So you know how you talked about how you would mark the path so you know which way you've gone?
Yeah.
Mine is like a ring of cobblestone with oak planks right in the middle. So if you happen to come across any like random configuration where there's oak planks, like a circle of cobblestone with oak planks in the middle, then that wall is something that I've closed off. So then we've officially like connected.
Okay. Oh man. I found the spider spawner, I think.
Is it the one with like a huge long trail of sticky things, cobwebs?
No, it's below me actually at a slight angle. I think I found another way. I mean, like there's cobwebs everywhere. Don't get me wrong, but I think I literally found the top access to that same area you were in.
Little Elaslick said, "It's all good, I just did my goodbye stream, not that it made a difference or mattered, but I did talk about the double standard as well that Twitch has and all the BS they allow."
I mean, it's a good thing to address. Like I was saying, the biggest thing for me is the double standard. Like, it's silly. It's silly. And I'm gonna see if I can make it out of this place. Get back surface side because I have so much stuff.
Dig up. Well, I'll be heading off as well.
No problem.
I need a good lunch.
It's fun to play with you.
With me? No, no way. Never.
I love all your fun, and I love your accent.
Yeah, I sound like a drunk Russian.
Drunk Russian.
Okay, well, see you tomorrow if you stream. If not, see you next time.
Hopefully tomorrow, yes. It will probably be Smash Brothers, and if not, then sometime soon. Definitely.
Okay, no problem.
All
Okay,
right.
everyone, have a nice evening, day, whatever you have, and good night.
Take care. Take care, Heliquid.
For you.
Yeah, for me, definitely.
See ya.
Ooh.
What like plane level are you on?
Oh, I'm headed surface side now. I'm on 54.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I didn't want to lose these resources. But once I drop them off, I can head back down there. And then, I can tell you where I was. jeez. That'll free up space, that'll free up space, that. Okay, that'll help.
Here's some spider friends.
Okay, I think I can head back down there in just a moment. I'll see how close I can get to your location, and then...
Oh, that's a big bad noise. I don't know what that was.
It may have just been spooky noise.
Just generic spooky noise.
Well, yeah, like literally the game is programmed to sometimes just play that to like keep you on edge.
Oh, it definitely works.
They've gone and branched it out too. Well, no, before it was like every once in a while you would hear this, or like, you know, something like somebody, I don't know, drawing their fingers across like a bowstring or something. But now every once in a while you'll hear like electronic sounds or something like, you know, it sounds like a UFO flying past.
That's what I just had.
The one that gets me the worst is it just sounds like a train going by. Just like, moo! It's like, gee, what the fuck? Like, it isn't one of those gentle ones. Like, it's fucking loud. Stupid creeper.
Man, I sure hope somebody needs coal from me.
Now I need to figure out how to get back down to where you were. It's not that way. It's not that way.
I need to go back to my chest because I am very full.
That's a nice long drop. It'll probably kill me.
Don't do that.
No, I will not.
I was so afraid of this mine, you know, yesterday, and now look at me.
No big deal, right? Maybe I did go this way a bit? How I managed to get turned around every time heading down here, I'm not sure. That goes nowhere.
Have to come back. When you, like, drop stuff, how long does it sit there for?
A few minutes.
Okay.
That's the other way. Yeah, we're going to go past that. Wasn't there. It? I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Are you still down there?
I'm still here.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out which way I took. So I went straight ahead. I see your name down there.
Way down here. Back down before I lose that chest.
I saw your name down here.
This is one of the biggest mines I've ever seen. Like, I would explore a ton of mines in creative mode, but they were never dangerous.
Oh.
But this is huge. I've never seen one that's...
Yeah, and the abandoned mines are, okay, you're blinking in and out. You're on the very edge of my vision, but my current coordinates are -161, 24, -34.
Is that the SAR whale lover I hear?
Yep.
Looks like around the 200 range, 860, and then -42. I'm looking for where I dropped a chest. Oh, I see your name.
A what?
I see your white name.
Yep.
It looks the same.
Yeah, if these are not part of the same mine, then they are very, very close to one another.
Have to be, they're so... Okay. Just hold this off.
I don't know why this creeps me out so much, just having this big sort of squared off room with nothing in it.
It's like there should be something there.
Yeah. A trick to trigger a boss fight or something like that, I don't know.
Close it off here too. Thank you.
This place is not even counting the mine ravine that I found.
Is that connected to this?
It is on my end. That's the thing, is I don't know which parts of these are connected to yours or to mine or what.
Little Elaslick said, "This bang shrink is not bad actually, but it's not sour at all. I feel like to." Little Elaslick said, "Kappa."
I'm sorry, Lich, that sucks.
Little Elaslick said, "Drink, damn it."
Well, the good news is I knew what you meant when it decided to input sync. Oh, excuse me.
Little Elaslick said, "Twitch, why you no make edit button?"
That's probably because they don't want people screwing with a message after post to try and like hide shitty comments or some such thing.
Little Elaslick said, "Leo can't edit comment, but showing boobs is just fine. LUL, not like this."
So many chickens.
Oh my gosh, is that your like chicken boundary? Chicken dungeon.
The chicken foundry. All it is chickens making chickens until we need meat or feathers.
Little Elaslick
And then you
said,
thin the numbers a bit.
"KFC would be proud."
How do you get them to breed again?
Well, to breed them, you need to give them seeds. But the thing is, they lay eggs on their own. You don't need to prompt them to do that. They just do it every so often. And then every egg they lay, when you break it open, has a 10% chance of having a baby chicken inside. So this means that once you get enough of them in there, they produce enough eggs per however often.
Do you want to go manually like break all the eggs?
That's basically what I do. Is I just run in there and I smash all the eggs, and that'll yield more chickens. And if you only have a few chickens, it's like a nice little bonus. So you might get an extra chicken here or there. But when you have that many, literally, it's just you go in there and you're guaranteed to get like another 10 chickens, and the next time you pass them through, break all the eggs, another 10 chickens, and it starts to kind of like, snowball pretty fast once you clear a certain number.
Is it possible to have many of them?
Not as far as I know. You can. No, that's not true. I think there is an upper bound where they will start to suffocate. But generally speaking, no, there's no limit. Because the way the game's programmed, like I said, they just lay eggs every so often. You don't need to feed them, you don't need to water them, they don't take any resources. You get meat from them, of course, and you get the feathers you need to make arrows. And the eggs that you use in certain things like pumpkin pie. So yeah, once you get your numbers up high enough, as long as you don't kill too many when you make a withdrawal, then you just continue to have like astronomical numbers. It is one of the most secure ways to get resources. If you have some seeds and a few chickens, you can trap them underground. And there's a small trick to making the the chicken dungeon as well, and that is when you put the ladders on the wall, you don't allow the ladders to touch the ground.
Otherwise they'll climb it?
Uh-huh.
Some more chickens.
If you make the opening needs to be, let's see here, I want to say it's 3 blocks high. Yeah. And then 1 block across the top, of course. So you clear out whatever space you're going to have, and wherever the opening is, you don't put a ladder on the very bottom, then they can't jump on it unless there's a fluke and you like accidentally hit them and they land on it. So you can use the ladder, they can't. And then that means you can climb up 2 spaces, and then you have the trapdoor sitting not right on top of the ladder, but you put a block outside and attach the trapdoor to that.
Okay.
And by doing this, you have another gap between the top of the ladder and actual land.
Little Ela Slick said, Jess Chanu.
And that gives you a gap that even if they do make it to the top of the ladder somehow, it's still difficult for them to get out if the trap door is open, because they have to jump from the top of the ladder over the hill, which they can do depending. It's just uncommon. And if one of them manages to get up through those circumstances, then, you know, big deal. But most of the time you have the trap door closed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, once you're back topside, let me know, and then I'm gonna close things down for the evening because I'm falling asleep here.
Let me find my way back up. Oh man, so. How many hallways?
Say what?
Oh, I'm talking to myself.
Ah.
Just trying to find my way out. The same.
There are also certain things you can do if you're trying to, or if you're having issues finding your way back, to essentially make like direction markers.
How would you do that? Like signs, or?
You can use signs, as long as you remember what it is. There are a few other things you can use to denote where you're going, as long as they stand out well enough. Like, let's say you have something that you wouldn't normally find down there, like sandstone or wool. And then something that you'll recognize, like, you know, diorite, the really bright white, kind of marble-looking blocks. If you have sandstone, then whenever you're coming back and you see sort of like a fork in the path, the sandstone tells you, you know, this is how you get home, and then the diorite acts as the pointer, the direction you need to move in. So you can stick those in the wall or on the floor to act as a sort of arrow of sorts. You can do the same thing with torches. That's what I would do a lot, because I tend to have just tons of torches on me, and you know, as long as I have some wood, I'll get tons of coal. And four torches can give you an idea of which direction to go in. I think it was 4. I would basically make like a kind of an L shape, and I would know that that's like a really rough sort of like an arrow to tell me, you know, go this way to get surface side. And I could make that shape on any wall or floor. Just if you get creative with it, there are different ways, you know. Because unfortunately, signs eat up a lot of wood, and if there are other things you have laying around, especially in excess.
Yeah, no, that's smart. I am back in the main part of my base, so.
Perfect. Grab some bombs and then.
I'll just go and eat a potato or something real quick. 1 second.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Let me know when you are ready.
Alrighty, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for playing.
Sure thing.
Let me know if you do get a chance to put it on Realms, because I'll probably get back in there and work on the mine some more. So.
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get that sooner than later.
No.
So, you know, tomorrow, day after, somewhere around in there is when I'm probably gonna be having it on. Yeah.
Well, get some rest. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I can get up at a reasonable hour tomorrow and get some shit done.
Oh gosh, already almost 4. Oopsies.
Yeah, but that's fine. I was expecting it was going to be a late night anyway, so no big deal. It's a bigger deal when it's like, oh no, I'm only going to stay up till 1, and then it's 4, and it's like, whoa. And that's again, that's part of the issue when I get to drinking. That happens a lot more often. Right now I'm tired. My body's saying you need to sleep, and it's
still streaming, and I'm like, oh, that's a late night.
When I'm drinking, it's like, you know, oh, I have energy. I feel good, and I lose track of time. When I'm not drinking, my body doesn't get that energy boost, and I go, I'm tired. Oh, it's getting late. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow's probably going to be Smash Brothers, but I will let you know how things go with Realms, and as soon as it is up, you will definitely be alerted. And also, we need to get something going with
D&D.
Well, yeah, I'm working on that. That's that.
Little Slick.
No rest. I know you have so much to do.
Sleep well.
Thank you, Lich. Thank you. No, D&D is part of that list of, like, you know, backlog of shit I need to do. But no. I totally lost what I was even gonna say. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It is my fault.
Obviously, I'm tired. Whatever. I will let you know when Realms goes live. Absolutely. So yeah, no problem. Take care. Get yourself some rest, and thanks for hanging out, Lich. Hope your stream went well. I will see what I can do for catching you on Plex, and we'll see where that goes.
That's not for you.